Hello, what's up people? It's been a long time since I've done a vlog and I'm back. What this episode is about is going to be what's new in the world of Age of Sigmar, what have I been doing, and what happened to the videos that was leading up to Sydney GT. So we're going to go back a few months now. It was when I uploaded my last video about Sydney GT, and I was just about to share some videos with practicing for my army and then building out the City of Sigmar army. And then I did say in the last video that I was going away for work. I did for a whole week. Didn't get to do any videos while I was working because it was flat out, and fair enough, it was for work. I had a good time, but what happened was I got really sick. A lot of my colleagues got COVID, I got COVID. That led to other things. There was one excuse why I couldn't do more videos, because I had COVID and I sound terrible. So long story short, I went on the trip, I got COVID, I recorded a few videos actually, 3, but then as I was editing them, they turned out to be videos even I didn't want to watch. And to save everyone's valuable time, including myself, I don't want to put out anything out there that even I don't want to watch. So I kind of scrapped that, and because I missed those videos, kind of feel like I don't deserve to do more videos until I finish those videos. And then turned into a vicious cycle, and then I never did more videos. Now, long story short, cutting everything in the middle, Sydney GT happened. I had a good time. I won 3, lost 2. Both games against Osiak Bone Reapers where I really struggled. And then of course I bought my Stormcast instead of my City of Sigmar. And the reason was a couple of weeks, actually about 3 weeks before the main event, I was practicing with my City of Sigmar. I played a couple of games with my friends, trying to practice the City of Sigmar, trying to work out what units do what. And every time when I come against an army with a 3-up save, I basically lost. Not going to go into details of that one, but from trial and error, it turned out City of Sigmar wasn't the army for me. And then of course time was running out, I need to paint a lot of stuff. And so I took my Sacrosanct Chamber instead. And Sacrosanct is going to be legend next year. They're wonderful models. I really want to take the cats for a spin. Plus the Stardrake was also eating on health where it's either equal or higher. So I really want to try it. So I took Stardrake to eat. Now, quick summary on those from Sydney GT is the list did well. Stardrake did not do well. He hardly done anything in most of the games. Evocators on Draklin, they went really well. So they were my star units, and I wish everyone could get a chance to play them if they're using Stormcast. And long strikes, I didn't run long strikes. I didn't run any super cheese units. I just wanted Sacrosanct and I wanted Stardrake. So then Sydney GT happened and I took my Sacrosanct Chamber. And then since then I've been falling in love with the Reclusian models. I think it was about 3 months ago where they took the points down on the Reclusians. So they're now 140 instead of 150, which is great. I can't remember what it was now, but it felt like they took the points down. So both the Prosecutors and the Reclusians are 140 each. I think they're great hammers. And Stormcast Portal, I think they've got amazing utility. So I'm planning to take them to CanCon in January, which is only a month from now, right? Time flies. So I've been trying to paint them, and then separately, I've also been playing around the new units of Stormcast, like new builds, and I really want to try to run the new Reclusian Chamber. To be confirmed. If I've learned anything from last game, before I get some practice games in, I'm not going to super overcommit to my army. Because then last time I had to change everything with a couple of weeks to go, and that was terrible. So, not going to do that. So that happened. Now what else happened? I tried to get my son into Warhammer again, and so I bought Curse City. Yes, I'm trying to bring Curse City in because the game's quite fun. The miniatures are nice. It's a survival co-op games. I've got some miniatures in front of me here. They really look quite cool. It's a real shame that the Games Workshop are not updating the cities army to have these wonderful miniatures as part of the cities group, because they also have the Soulblight Greyflod models on AoS. You can find their war scrolls, but somehow not for the ally units. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It's a real shame because it's a great way to bring people into the game. Anyway, with that said, so I tried the Curse City experiment. I've enjoyed it. My son enjoyed it, but somehow it never picked up enough momentum for us to finish the game. I think it's just fun, but not amazing. So maybe I'll do another video about that, otherwise this video will really go off tangent for a long time. So I've actually got Curse City set up in front of me between the camera and myself. Like, for example, I've got all the cards here, encounter cards, tiles, wonderful tiles. It's actually nice production. And then what else did I get since then? I've got my new Stormcast Eternals Battle Tome, because I really want to run Stormcast and Path to Glory. You heard that right. So I've signed up to a league for Path to Glory. I'm going to use my Stormcast, because if I don't, when else do I get to use it, right? For the first time I'm playing Path to Glory. I've been wanting to play it since 3rd edition, which is 3 years ago, but now I finally get a chance to play it. I think that's going to be great. Me and my friend both signed up to the league. So it happened. The first game was between me and Josh. My quick thought on Path to Glory in 4th edition is, first of all, 4th edition is fun. So having 1000 points in 4th edition, it's still more fun than 3rd edition, and 3rd edition 1000 or 1500 points, because there are a lot more interaction in between the battle rounds. Yeah, I would recommend it to new players. So a lot of fun building the list, naming my players, and giving them special level up abilities. Like, for example, when you get to the first experience level point, you can pick the way of the attacker, or the way of the defender, or the way of the redeemer for Stormcast non-hero unit. And if you pick as an attacker, then there's a very good ability. You get to pick 2 at every level, and I picked Battle Fury, which allows them to re-roll charges. So if I can put that on my Reclusion, so cool, right? Sorry, not re-roll charges. You get to run and charge. Run and charge, way better than re-rolling charges. So that's the thing. And then if I put on my hero, he can re-roll charges, which is nice. Or you can get a +1 to wound for all the attacks, which is massive. So that's a lot of fun there. I guess Path to Glory is a little bit deeper, but for anyone who's thinking about playing Path to Glory, maybe you got bored of your list, you're waiting for your new book to come out, and you want to find new ways of having fun with your games and models, Path to Glory will be highly recommended, even for books who don't have the new battle tome yet. So for example, Stormcast has a new tome, so the brand new way of playing Path to Glory is cool. And Skaven's got a tome. Stormcast special ability is when you build a hero of apotheosis, you can choose them to be 150 point, 250 points, and then 450 points, something like that. Goes up in steps, and then for every level you get a number of points you can use to buy your special abilities. So that's very cool. Anyway, that's a separate video, but for anyone who's interested, I would totally think Path to Glory is worth playing. For the hardcore AoS fans, maybe that's not for them, because it's not as fair. Yeah, if fairness is a thing, Path to Glory is probably not it. And it does play very different, which is why it's a great alternative to have fun with your AoS model, but it's not exactly the same game. So let me give you a quick example. When I play Path to Glory, my first game, we wrote a map that doesn't have any objectives. What? And it scores in a completely different way to a normal AoS game. So in this case, we had to kill an enemy unit to score victory points. And there's no objectives, so you just meet in the middle and kill each other. Yep, completely different than AoS, but it is fun. Right? I don't want to ruin it, but it is fun. What else is new? I'm prepping for CanCon, so I'm gonna have my list ready. I'm trying to paint some Vigilers. I don't know if you can see this. Vigilers are great. I've had them for a long time, 3 years or so. I never really played them more than once because I think they were okay, but 4-up save, high points, not great. But 4th edition, they all get 3-up saves, and the mechanics are super easy, right? 2 attacks, 3-up save, and they shoot twice. If they shot somebody and do damage, you get an all-out attack on them by giving them +1 hit. So very practical, and new edition's only 130 points. Strongly recommend anyone who's got Stormcast to try Vigilers in this season, or before they change the points. So painting them for the event, and I'm also painting this for a friend as well. So that's the thing. And last but not least, what else is new is I've just received this guy. Alright, I'm going to turn the light on. Okay, so you can see my beautiful Fulminator and my Lord Vigiler who isn't painted. Looks pretty cool. You can, yep, there's a light button here, pretty cool. And then if you open this up, you can take the trays out, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, my angle is a bit awkward and I can't, yeah, here we go. Alright, and then boom. Cool. So I just got this unit from a Kickstarter. I just received it. Is it as nice as the cane? No. AK's cane is still amazing. Probably the best, but this is less than half the size of that guy. So for a small army, very easy to transport, quite light, you can see. I can lift it with one hand even though I've got shoulder problems. So, and it's got light. Very cool. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. I can do a video on it. So hopefully with this video, I've broken the spell, the dry spell videos, because the guilt of me not releasing the other videos somehow made me want to stop. So I'm starting that again. So stay tuned. I'm going to do more videos up to CanCon, and I'm going to paint more models. If anyone's interested in anything that I have in this video, let me know. I can do a little bit deeper dive into each of those things. Yes, and thank you for watching. Looking forward to see you next time.